Hello student, welcome to digital classes. This video is for class 7 and the subject is science. This is the continue of the chapter number 8 and this is the third part of this chapter. In this chapter I am going to tell you about cyclone, formation of cyclone, destruction caused by cyclone. Cyclone is basically a natural disaster. We have to prepare about the cyclone, but we are not able to control the cyclone because it is a natural disaster. In the previous video I told you about the atmosphere, different layer of atmosphere, atmospheric pressure as air exert pressure, drinking through a hollow straw, high speed wind accompanied reduced air pressure, movement of air, expand on heating, effect of air pressure. Wind currents are generated due to uneven heating on the earth and thunderstorm. In this video I am going to discuss about cyclone. Let us start with cyclone. Cyclone are huge revolving storms caused by winds blowing around a central area of low atmospheric pressure. Wind blows anti-clockwise in the NH and clockwise in the SH. Typhoon, a termed used when it formed in the Pacific Ocean. Hurricane, termed use when it formed in the Atlantic Ocean. Cyclone, termed use when it formed in the Southern Ocean or an Indian Ocean. And the last, Willy Willy, term used in Australia. Type of cyclone. Classification of cyclone according to synoptic scale. Fast. Polar cyclone. Polar region vast. Polar lows. Polar region short. Extra tropical cyclone. Mid latitude cyclone. Subtropical cyclone between the equator and 50° north and south. Mesocyclone associated with tornado formation. Tropical cyclones, tropics, basically in tropical area. Now tropical cyclone. Tropical cyclone is a non-frontal synoptic scale low pressure system over tropical waters with organized convection, thunderstorm activity and cyclonic surface circulation. This low pressure creates violent storms that are characterized by the wind over 100 km per hour and heavy rainfall. They have caused the loss of life on the number of occasions due to this intensity, because their intensity is very high and destructive. You can see this map. In this map, tropical cyclone location are mentioned. This is 0 to 30 degrees south and 0 to 30 degree north. Tropical cyclone synoptic scale of hundreds kilometer. You may see in this map the tropical cyclone region of the formation. Conditions for the formation of tropical cyclone. Warm ocean water at least 26.5 degrees Celsius to provide the heat. Availability of moisture. Moisture is necessary for providing latent heat of condensation. Coriolis force to provide the rotation. They do not form within 5 degree of the equator due to the negligible CF force. CF stand for Coriolis force. A seedling or a cyclonic weather disturbed with extra cloud cover. Almost uniform large scale wind and little vertical shear to allow heat to accumulate less than 10 meter per second. An exhaust system containing a divergent upper label disturbance. Now the cyclone intensification. Peak intensity of a typhoon is a maximum intensity the storm reaches during its entire lifetime. It results forms an accumulation of intensification which is equivalent to the speed being an accumulated of a acceleration. Cyclone can grow depends on two oceanic factor: pre-storm sea surface temperature, difference in temperature between the surface and the subsurface. A warmer sea surface generally provide more energy for storm and development and thus favors higher intensification rate. Evaporation and temperature. Evaporation increase rapidly as temperature increase. Evaporation is equal to energy in the form of latent heat that fuels the cyclone. We know that if there is an increase in temperature, there is high rate of evaporation. Reason why cyclone do not form in certain tropical region. This is because of the cold current. Without the Coriolis force, surface wind cannot gain sufficient rotation to converge and the low pressure of a distribution cannot be maintained. Large value of vertical wind shear disrupt the formation of a tropical cyclone by interfering with the organization of deep convection around the cyclone center. Water shears refers to the change in wind speed or direction with height in the atmosphere. Now the tropical cyclone structure. I. A region 30 to 60 km in diameter found at the center where skies are often clear, winds are light and the storm's lowest pressure reading are obtained. Eyeball, a ring of cumulonimbus clouds that swirl around the eye. The heaviest precipitation and the strongest wind are found here. Spiral rain bands. Bands of heavy convection showers. The spiral inward towards the storm center. Thunderstorms are observed here. I already told you about the thunderstorm, but I repeat. Thunderstorms developed in hot and humid tropical region. Formation of thunderstorm required the following: moisture, rapidly rising warm air, sea breeze or mountain. The swift movement of the falling water along with rising warm air produces sound, lightning, heavy rain and strong wind is called thunderstorm. Structure and airflow. In the eye, air is slowly shrinking and warms core. The eye wall has a net upward airflow as a result of numerous updraft and downdraft. Near the top of the eye wall, cloud relatively dry air flows outward from the center. This diverging air a lot extending outward for hundreds kilometer. As the outflow reaches the cyclone edge, it sinks. In the spiral rain band, air converge at the surface, ascend through these bands, diverge a lot and descends on the both side of the bands. In other words, The moist air over the sea and the ocean get heated by sun rays. The warm air containing water vapor rise upward and form a low pressure region. The moist warm air get cooler as it goes higher. As a result, water vapor start condensing. Structure dynamics. Strong pressure gradient within a eyeball responsible for strong typhoon wind. Speed is fastest as right side of the typhoon, sum of rotational and forward velocity. Rain occur in the eyeball heaviest and the spiral rain bands. Temperature increase in the eye because of the descending air. During condensation, heat is released and the air around it get warm. This warm air rises upward, create a low pressure region. Cooler air rushes to fill the space created by the rising warm air. This cycle of events continue till a very low pressure system with high pressure speed wind revolving around it is formed. This is how a cyclone is formed. Factors like wind speed, wind direction, temperature and humidity contribute to the development of cyclone. The center of cyclone is a calm area. It is called the eye of the cyclone. Cyclones that develop in the tropical region are different from those of the temperate latitude. In general, tropical cyclones are more powerful than temperate cyclone. A large cyclone is a 10 to 15 kilometer high violently rotating mass of the air in the atmosphere. The eye of such a cyclone may be 10 to 30 kilometer in diameter. The eye region is free from cloud and has light wind. The eye is surrounded by a region of about 150 kilometer in diameter. The region has thick cloud, heavy rain and high wind speed. Life cycle of tropical cyclone. First is formative stage, immature stage, mature stage or decay stage. Now first is formative stage. The tropical cyclone start as a low pressure system with cyclonic wind circulation. At the formative stage, the surface pressure at the center of the system falls to about 1000 MB. The wind speed is at this stage is below 34 kT. Clouds and rainfall are of the disorganized squall type. Cyclogenesis refers to the process of cyclone formation and intensification. Now the formation process. Surface water evaporates and it covered upward. Air rises and diverges. Some air is forced toward the eye center where it sinks. Compressional heating in the eye creates a warm core and clear condition. Divergence, aloft and warmer cirrus result in lower surface temperature or pressure. Increased surface pressure gradient yield increased surface wind. Evaporation increases and the cycle strengthened. Immature stage. At the immature stage, there is a further drop in surface pressure at the center of the system to below 100 MB. The wind speeds increases to hurricane force about 64 kT. Clouds and the rainfall are more organized and spiral inwards. The area involved is still relatively small, radius is 30 to 50 kilometer. Now the mature stage. At the mature stage, the surface pressure at the center of remains low but steadily. Pressure average 900 MB. Values of about 900 MB has been recorded. The lowest Recorded pressure was 870 MB. The wind speed reaches that at the hurricane forces minus 65 kt but is more steady. This is a bad weather. Rainfall may reaches 10 to 20 centimeter in 3 hours. The area involves increase radius range from 200 to 1000 kilometer. Systems may reach radii of 1700 kilometer also. Now the decaying stage. Tropical cyclone decay due to frictional dissipation by surface feature, disruption of vortex by terrain or encounter with westerlies, lack of sufficient moisture as they move inland, movement to pass of cold sea surface temperature. If the tropical cyclone move into the tropics, they encounter westerlies. They may dissipate or be transformed into extratropical cyclone. Lifetime of a cyclone. The lifetime of a cyclone is determined by how favorable the atmospheric environment is. Movement, sea surface temperature. While most cyclone undergoes a life cycle of 3 to 7 days, some weeks one only briefly reaches gale force while other can be sustained for a week if they remains in a favorable environment. The longest being Hurricane Ginger. This is in 1971 that lasted for 30 days. Size of a tropical cyclone. There are a variety of matrices commonly used to measure storm size. The most common matrices include the radius of maximum wind, the radius of 34 K knot wind, the radius of outermost close isobar ROCI, and the radius of vanished wind. See the size according to the latitude. Less than 2 degree latitude, very small and midest. 2 to 3 degree of the latitude, small. 3 to 6 degree of latitude is a medium. 6 to 8 degree latitude is a large, and over 8 degree is a very large. Now the destruction caused by cyclone. Some damaging effect of cyclones and destruction caused by them are given below. Cyclone pushes water and produces water waves causing floods. The lower pressure in the eye of a cyclone lifts water to a height of about 12 meter. It appears like a wall of water. The water wall enters low-lying coastal areas and cause severe loss of life and properties. It causes lot of fertility of the soil also. And last, high speed wind of a cyclone can damage buildings, telephone and electricity system, uproot trees and other destruction also, as well as human life loss also. Now depression. Cyclone of the temperate latitude, especially in Europe, are often called depressions since they are the system with low pressure centers. Wind are not very violent and they do not cause any damage. They are mainly associated with rain. Now the hurricane. Tropical cyclone in the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea and the Western Pacific Ocean are known as hurricanes. These winds are violent and cause severe damage to the life and property. Next is typhoon. Tropical cyclone that originate in China Sea are known as typhoon. These winds are also violent and very destructive. I hope everyone would understand whatever I taught in this video. If you have doubt in any topic, you may ask within a class to clear yourself.